200 subscribers. Well, 250 subscribers. That is what the channel has reached. So it's probably about time I do say something about this and talk about the direction of the channel. Now, I'll be the first to say that I am not good at receiving compliments. That is not one of my skills. So I'm just going to spit it out. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for taking the limited amount of time in the day to watch my videos. I want to give a special shout out to Joe Davis and Joseph Bailey. What the heck is going on with this whole Joe thing right now? For being with the channel for quite a long period of time. Joseph Bailey, I hope your spine is in good working order still after having to carry all of those new guys on your back during the State of Decay Daybreak gameplay that we had together. Though I'm sure they enjoyed getting a quick, easy 3 unlocks per round. Anyways, let's get down to brass tacks. This video is basically about the direction of the channel and how you might be able to influence it. First off, I want to say that State of Decay 2 content is not going anywhere. I currently consider it the bread and butter of the channel, but I do want to answer these 2 questions from 2 commenters. The first one is from Natsuyama Boob, which is a really funny name. Will you play any other games anytime soon? I noticed that you liked one of my Stardew Valley videos. I am sorry for basically not making any more Stardew videos. However, I do feel like I'd covered most of it. It just didn't get the reception I was hoping for. To answer your question though, yes, and that is why we are going to talk about it in this video. The next one is from Forum3. Oh, it's just hammer with numbers instead of letters. My only problem, if you could call it that, is I think you should spread out content, not just State of Decay 2 content. And now I'm sure you can see the pattern here, the trend, the subject matter of this video. I want to reinforce again that State of Decay 2 isn't going anywhere though. We can still talk about the top bases per region, the best base in the game, weapon reviews, other strategies like farming, influence. I was even asked to do a playthrough of State of Decay 2, and I was also thinking it might as well do State of Decay 1 as well, a condensed, edit out all of the grinding, just show the story for State of Decay 1 and the expansion State of Decay 1 Lifeline, where you'll get to meet both the original Lily Ritter before she became the leader of the network, and you'll get to meet the old Sasquatch. Not that they're different people, but you'll get to see what Sasquatch was like originally. But this is how I envision the channel's content format. I'm going to choose one game, maybe 2, but most likely 1. Right now it's State of Decay 2, and that is going to be a choice for in-depth, break everything down, detailed videos for strategy and analysis. State of Decay 2 is not a live service game, which means they will eventually have a final expansion for it, a realistic final expansion before they are done with State of Decay 2 and start working on State of Decay 3 instead. When that time comes and there's no more content, obviously we will move on to a new game, and I'll definitely cover State of Decay 3 when it comes out. What I want to really talk about, though, is a secondary playlist of just various game playthroughs. I'm not going to break these games down to the same extent. I'm just going to play through them. I'll cut out a lot of the boring stuff. They'll just be kind of content that I can post on a more regular basis. But I'm not psychic. I'm not clairvoyant. I don't know what you guys want to see. I can estimate, and I do have some picks that I'm going to do, but I'll certainly welcome feedback. Just keep in mind that I don't have infinite money. I'm not going to play every single AAA release. First up is State of Decay 1. I'm going to call this a condensed playthrough because I'm going to cut out a lot of the grinding. I'll show some of the combat, I'll show the base customization so you can see what it was like back in the day, but I mainly just want to show the progress of the story. And we will also do State of Decay Lifeline, which was the last expansion for the original game, and also a very good expansion. Another game I'm going to play, and probably the first one I'm going to do because it's not going to be very long, is Deltarune. If you haven't heard of this game, well, I'll tell you right now, I am certain when the full version comes out, it is absolutely going to explode, and you won't be able to go anywhere on the internet without hearing about it. You can play what's basically a demo of Deltarune for free at deltarune.com. However, when I say demo, it is a complete short story with a full resolution and interesting plot twist at the end. The game has an absolutely jammin' soundtrack. Basically need to do a playthrough just so that I am ready for when the full game comes out, which supposedly is not for a while. The other game I had in mind, though, much more closely related to State of Decay, is why don't I play the original Dead Space? If you are looking to get your foot into horror games and you don't know where to start, this is honestly a pretty good entry because it's decently scary, but you're pretty powerful, so you can like beat the crap out of fear. And it's an older game, so it's not expensive, yet at the same time, it's aged pretty well. The graphics are still decent. But anyways, I have talked enough about this. I hope you enjoy your time with your families and have a great end of 2018. Hey, here's to a great 2019. Of course, let me know if you agree or disagree with these ideas and give me some suggestions. Let me know what you want, because until I do become clairvoyant and psychic and just know what you want, I will have to do things the old-fashioned way. I may or may not be inactive on the channel, as I do have a Christmas party coming up. However, that might not be the case, and I might continue posting videos anyways. But that's all, folks. Once again, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being a part of the community. Thanks for watching the videos. And normally, this is the part where I would say that you don't have to be good to get good, but I don't think it makes sense within the context here, because we are not getting good at anything. So I'm just going to cut to the ending abruptly.